attach an antenna, RFID antenna, and then a RFID sensor, okay, you can able to see what exactly, for example, in this case, so you can test the shelf life of any product, per se, shelf life of any product. So the sensor and the antenna should be attached, both the receiver, so that you can see exactly what is the condition of any product. Okay, you can monitor also. You can monitor any product, and also you can assess the product, and you can test the product also. So these are the services which you can get from RFID. So RFID stands for radio frequency identification. RFID, radio frequency identification. So this comes with a technology where within a small radius, 10 meters of radius, you can able to perform any kind of application by using RFID. Similar to RFID, we have NFC also, near field communications. NFC works more in a very, very near area, which is just 1 meter or below 1 meter. Okay, so that is how these technologies were introduced. In fact, we are using widely these two technologies. So business incubation centers are the places for you to convert your ideas into a startup company and make commercialization of your product. So that is the business incubation centers. Startups are the one which have innovation, which should be a registered company, which should have less than 100 crores of turnover, which should be registered below 10 years. That is a startup company. Next. So this is DPID saying the same about the startup company. Next. So we have startup companies in every country. We have incubation centers in every country. Okay. Next. So what is the main role of the startup company? To create the jobs and to improve the economy and individual growth also. These are the three things which will go, and it is very much important for us. Next. So incubation center generally provides you services, and it goes from starting from your registration of company up to the marketing stage or funding stage. Next. So there are right now there are more than 2,000 incubation centers in India. We have nearly 5 lakh startups in India, and we have many such kind of incubators like AACs, ACAs, TBIs, LBIs. Next. you modify it at certain extent and you make sure that it is a new entity. Okay, that is called as innovation. Innovation means nothing but, so innovation is another form of invention. So you are modifying the invention and making it. Suppose say invention of wheel, okay. So the invention of wheel, now you use wheel for a particular application. Suppose say that I am using the wheel for making a bicycle. Bicycle is innovation of wheel. Okay, so that is innovation. Invention and innovation both are different. So invention is a new thing which is introduced for the first time in the world. For the first time in the world you are introducing where no any human being have its idea or its thought. Okay, so that is invention.
Nice connecting with you all, and let me do one thing. Let me just quickly drop here and can show a series of it. You online and how eventually turn this trust factor into a repeat business. I'm not going to be technical, I'm not going to confuse you with jargons, simply a demystification of the social media branding, a step-by-step process which you can do, and all these steps which will be essential for you when you are using e-commerce as well. So let's start with the current struggle. I understand all of us would be on social media, correct? And now, if before I go deep into topic, let's just do a small step check. I want each of one of you to pause and to think what would be your biggest challenge with social media. You don't know what to post. You don't know how to design my post. I am posting, but I'm not getting followers. But I am getting followers, but nobody is buying. Don't overthink, just feel through which one you feel which is stoking your growth.
Take some small video guide, okay, small review. So, if you observe the logic, right, in YouTube or somewhere, this is where it reviews how it will work. The same way, in easiest way. We make 90 rupees. We know that that's not profit. Still, we thought that okay, let's compete the market. That is also one of the investment. That is also one thing. So finally, end of the what we see, this much of expenses to come the product in the place. It may be video, before video, maybe if it is a manufacturing, you need to have other things also, right? End of the what we see, will calculate expenses and again will calculate sales, right? Obviously, in e-commerce, in any business, we should compare the sales and the expenses. Our expenses should be less, our sales should be higher. High sales minus less expenses is equal to profit. How do you balance that? Because we are at a very early stage, we need to create a trust in market. Okay, we are going to launch a new website with an innovative idea. But how do you make sure your sales is high because you don't have customers? but you should invest. But how do you make sure to get more sales? It's a tough. Maybe you need to wait 6 months or one year, whatever, maybe or 3 months you will wait. So if you can finally you will think, okay, so definitely the pricing will come and matter. You can leverage the AI tools. Student interns ఉంటారు. They are really passionate about some student interns. మీకు reels, images, they will also help you. Let me talk a small flow, then we can go. So, I did not say about the today online marketing, online selling, because all our customers are online. So definitely we should be online. So why e-commerce is going to game change? So basically, everyone knows time saving. Even by sitting from our home itself, I am talking from customer point of view. So if someone wants to purchase, okay, they can see from home itself, they can understand the reviews and ratings, they can select the products, whatever the sales, whatever the consumption, right? Then they can order. So even the delivery is also it's going to be even commerce, commerce is going to be 10 minutes, right? Based on the product. When there is a comfortable for customer, obviously, so he will prefer that. When you talk about the online commerce, e-commerce, it's a very comfortable, time saving, comfortable. Even you can see what is the competitors, what you can see the ratings and all. When our customers is preferring online, they are benefiting online. Obviously, as a startup base, as an entrepreneurs, we should open our stores, we should sell our products or services online. Any idea, any difference between the e-commerce portals or e-commerce websites and normal website, a startup website? Any idea?
We have to pay to the e-commerce site,
Right.
because they develop their audience. So people come regularly on their market. It's kind of selling in a marketplace. Whereas if we start with a website, we have to get audiences and we have to try ways and means of people coming to our website.
Even there also you have to bring out.
Shipping.
You have to bring it
Right.
into the
Yeah, but
Right.
that's what they say they are
Right.
doing.
So basically, in our static site, maybe we can, it may suit for a service based, not for product. So if it is a static site, might be a auditor or might be a, so providing information is fine. But when we are going for like a selling the products through online in terms of logistics, in terms of pricing and all, obviously we should go for dynamic. So when we are going to dynamic, so obviously the portal should have so payment gateway integration,